Nina.
And Ashley, back with the bullshit.
And this is the Young and Gettin podcast.
Back with you for episode 22.
Episode 22. You know, we out here living life.
Yeah.
You know, I only have 3 more weeks of school.
I'm jealous. Bitch, I started reading and I was pissed off. Like, while I was reading, I was like, man, this shit ain't that hard, but it's the fact
that you gotta do
that
it.
I have to read it.
I have to take my life and my money and give it to somebody else.
It's Saturday.
And stress out. Like, my roommates, like, they just invited people over last night. And first of all, tell me first, because I might sleep.
A bit.
This is the thing that people don't understand. They automatically just assume that on Fridays and Saturdays you go out.
No.
On Fridays and Saturdays I do my homework.
Yeah.
You know, because it's due on Monday and Tuesday. Mm-hmm. So you have to do it on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's at least
they're like film majors, right?
Yeah, they're super film majors. They ain't got no fucking
shit.
homework. They just have to go to the site, you know, and do that level of work. So yeah, they're like, my roommate was like, and I've said a million times I'm antisocial. My roommate was like, oh, she texted me, oh, we're cooking spaghetti. Feel free.
No.
First of all, I barely trust white people's food.
Yeah, I don't trust other people's food.
Like, no racism intended, but it's not.
Y'all don't season.
It's not.
Okay, you know what I was thinking about? So, black people were brought here through the slave trade, like, and they created their own culture. Mm-hmm. But white people came here and didn't create shit. Like, they really, like, don't have any way of cooking their food. Like, we know white culture as, like, y'all don't season shit.
Yeah.
And so it's
or
like,
they season shitty.
Yeah, but, like, black people came here and they made soul food. Like,
we made fucking
They
food.
made food that everybody loves.
That shit tastes fire.
And, like, don't nobody ever brag about white people food unless it's, like, Italian or some shit. Like, they don't brag about y'all shit at all. Like, we make fun of y'all shit all the time. So it's like, one of my coworkers is like, yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, anything my mom makes tastes good. And he's white, and I looked at him. I was like,
oh,
I was just like,
I really didn't.
I don't know, fam. I don't know if it's good.
I really didn't eat it. And like, I came out there and they were like, oh, hi. And I told them, like, I'm studying. So but the way they said hi was like, oh my God, you're coming out to hang out. Nope. I literally got a bowl, got my cinnamon toast crunch, got my almond milk, vanilla almond milk unsweetened, which is fire. Fireest milk ever on the planet. Like, I'm done with milk completely.
Oh, I drink coconut milk now.
I'm not lactose intolerant, but I'm done. Like, there's no more. I'm never like, why? When there's vanilla almond milk unsweetened, I don't need other milk. You know, like, that's really how much I love that milk. And like, and I really got, and mind you, they're like making spaghetti, and I really poured up my cinnamon toast crunch. They're like, oh my God, do you want a glass of wine? And I was like, and they're like, no, you're totally gonna like it. And I'm like, okay, like, I don't like wine that much. I'm still getting into it, but okay. And mind you, I didn't finish the wine. I ended up pouring it out this morning. I took 2 sips.
It was nasty. Was it red wine?
It was red wine.
Red wine's gross.
It just was like nothing. Like, it was very. I
don't like red wine.
It wasn't the flavorful one. It was the really bland, thank God not bitter, but like very bland one. And then I really went back into my room and I didn't come back out. And then like she was like, when I was out there, she was like, oh, if we get too loud, just let us know. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna be studying all night. Because when you don't tell people, I mean, I told her that, but I have to reiterate it so they're not like, oh, stay outside. I'm like, no, I've been studying all day, so I'm going to continue studying until I fall asleep and study. And so I went back to my room, didn't come back. And I woke up at 2 and people were still talking. And you know how if you wake up, you cannot fall back asleep if people are loud. So I really texted them like, I'm asleep. And then like, I just heard the room slowly just become more cool. Like, I think they all left. They're all went.
They needed to.
First of all, if you know your roommate is tired, and this is a 3-bed, 3-bath, big ass apartment, can all y'all just go into one person's room? Don't we do that when we go to my house? We all just go into my room because it's like, I'm not trying to be.
I mean, we grew up having to respect people, like so. There's a difference. I feel like some people don't grow up having to respect people, but we forgot to do social media. We need to do that real quick before we get.
Oh, what's up, y'all? So that was, you know, this is just how we talk, you know. Yeah. But just so you know, you can find us on Apple Podcasts. Search Young and Gettin Podcast. Please subscribe and please leave a review. You can also find us on soundcloud.com/WeAreYAGIP. Please follow us and listen. We're on YouTube. You can listen to our episodes there, Breakfast Club style. Just search Young and Gettin Podcast. We're also on Googleplay, Stitcher, and Pocket Cast. Just look up Young and Gettin Podcasts.
And you can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/YAGIPOD. Decided to do that one first since that's the one I always fuck up. Legit. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram at YAGI_podcast. podcast. You could also email us at ashleyandninapod@gmail.com. And if you would like to go and find all of our fucking sites, just go to our website, www.weareYagip.com.
Yes.
And it's 3 W's. I always do 2. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and bitch gets sidetracked.
You know, we have lives.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that was just my story about me being antisocial. I actually asked, you know how I told you earlier this week I ran into someone from school and it was really awkward because they kind of like were telling me a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't need to know. And I was asking them, so when I think that high school reunion is going to happen. I just feel it in my blood that it will.
Well, yeah, it's definitely going to happen. Somebody's going to organize it. Niggas was so happy about high school.
But yeah, that was their best times.
Yeah.
But I know like some of the girls we don't like used to hang out with, like one specific one, I'm like, I know she ain't finna go there because her anxiety issues ain't finna let her go. No. But I'm like, the other ones, they might go. Like even
they still hang out with the people from high school, so probably.
Know, right? Even the one who like the one who just graduated, I feel like she might come, the one that we've been commenting on.
Oh, okay.
She's doing well with her life, so she's coming back around. I was like, she might even go because people do know who she is, even though she didn't go to high school with us. Everyone knows her because she grew up with us, you know.
So why did Michelle go to Vegas and then 2 of those girls, like, she was like, oh yeah, they're in Vegas right now. I was like, oh, I don't follow them on anything. I wouldn't
Michelle's
know.
And your sister, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then Michelle was like, yeah, blah blah already hit me up like, oh, hit me when you get out here. I said, for why?
Oh,
for why?
Oh, they're in Vegas the same time as your sister.
Like,
they will go to Vegas. You know what's really like,
and like my mom was like, they're doing that to see if you're gonna react. I was like, honestly, I don't give a fuck.
First of all, those people specifically, you can't get mad when you know they're going to Vegas to get some dick.
Wow.
and HIV runs rampant out
I'm
there.
not even gonna go there.
People like that, I'm like, bitch, stop going.
I mean, if that's what you could afford.
True. Yeah. That's true.
Because Vegas is very affordable.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a woman.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a hater. That's so funny because I have my TV going on in the background and Vegas is literally in the background. But anyway. So back to what back to what we should be talking about.
Not that.
Okay.
Sorry, I even gave y'all the shout.
Oh no, I was saying something about the high school reunion.
Oh yeah.
I was saying
it's gonna happen.
I feel like it's going to happen. Oh, I asked my friend because you know I have social anxiety issues. Yeah. I asked my friend. I said, I don't want to ask people what have you been up to. Because when people aren't doing well with their lives, they might be like felt uncomfortable, insulted by like you asking that question, especially if they know you're doing okay. I'm not doing great. I'm not rich. Yeah, I got debt, but
I could just pay my bills.
Exactly. I'm not. I can buy clothes when I feel like it.
And I can afford vacations.
I'm there. Every once in a while.
Yeah,
we're not
because right now I'm just going a little wild. I'm like, ooh, bank account.
We're not,
sorry.
One day we'll be at the point where it's like, I want to go on a vacation. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, not like months in advance.
Like we're getting there, steps, levels,
baby steps.
But I was saying but they said honestly, you don't need to be concerned about how people are feeling when you're not trying to be mean to them.
Yeah, because and it's like, honestly, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm really just asking to be kind. Like, I'm asking because that's what you're supposed to do, I guess.
Yeah, and then they're all also like, if you're not actually friends with them, you actually don't know what they've been doing with their lives. You actually don't talk to them. You actually aren't going to talk to them after this. You just stalk
them on Facebook.
Exactly. All you know is them on Instagram. Then all you are obliged to say is, how are you doing and what have you been up to? You're not obliged to have any further conversation because you don't fuck with them. Yeah. Some of them you do. So obviously, there's some people that'll be there that will talk for a while and chat and whatever. But it's like those people that you don't have a relationship with, don't force yourself to overextend and have small talk because I hate small talk and I'm not good at it because I hate it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm terrible at it. I just went to a barbecue and there was all these people I haven't seen since college and some people I hadn't seen in a while. So I had to say hi to them and I was talking to them and then after that, oh yeah, what have you been up to? Yeah, it's good to see you. I would just slide off I'm just
what's the walk away technique? Oh,
I'm gonna go say hi to this person. I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Oh,
girl, you want anything? Oh, I'm gonna go get some food.
That's really smart.
Yeah.
That's
or
really smart.
Me, I just didn't give a fuck. I just walked away.
Right, because those are some situations where they're distracted, so you just kind of slip away. I'm just gonna go here.
It's good to see you. I didn't even say bye to nobody. I literally said bye to one friend and my boyfriend, and I left. I was like, I'm cold. I'm about to go.
Y'all saw me. Okay, but yeah, that was just my those are the things that were most important to me this week.
Well,
and they're all about social issues because I have social.
I have another.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep. So I was at work this week, and a doctor I never worked with before, I was talking to him. We were just chatting it up, and like, we got on the topic of like all the sex scandals, and he started saying like how he doesn't want to hire any women because he wants to avoid the situation entirely. I'm like, okay, well, you sound like a trash ass nigga, first of all. Like, if you don't even trust yourself to have women in the office. But he was saying like, all it takes is one time for a woman to get mad, and then they'll come back and retaliate with, well, he touched me one time and it wasn't consensual, I didn't like it. And I was like, yeah, to a certain extent that's true if you're a trash ass human being, but on the other hand, you can't just entirely discriminate against women because you want to avoid having a situation occur.
That's like the Rick Ross thing where he was like, oh, I can't hire women because I'm gonna end up having sex with them. It's like,
nigga, you're gross.
What if they don't have sex with you?
What if they don't want to have sex with you? So you're just gonna go rape bitches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you never saw his show. Remember I told you about the girl that he like, remember I told you though there was a girl rapper contestant who
I saw that part. Yes.
And fucking she's about to be on the new season of like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta or like New York, one of them. I was like,
if she got on Atlanta, she probably ain't gonna be shit. Like,
I'm like, I mean, that's a come up because you went from a rapper
you're getting a check.
Yeah, you came from you were just one of the many female rappers. No diss to female rappers. You were just one of the many. You got on the show one step up, and now you're on Love and Hip Hop. That's another step up.
Exactly. Keep climbing, bitch.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Well, keep fucking. Maybe.
Hopefully she didn't fuck him. Hopefully
she probably.
It's more of a win if you didn't fuck.
It's more of a win if people think you fucked him and you didn't.
Exactly.
You know, prove the system wrong. Like Nicki always be bragging how she didn't fuck nobody, but I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Charlamagne the God was like, I totally fucked people to move up the ladder.
I mean, was like, if you did it, you did it.
I was so shocked when he said that. I was like, he's a dude. It's like, you were busting
you can fuck anybody.
You were just busting in a
But I really thought it was so crazy because he was telling me like his wife, she's a dentist, and she has an all-female staff, and he said they fired somebody because they got pregnant and wanted to take maternity leave.
She probably did it in a fucked up manner because that's illegal.
It's definitely illegal.
That's illegal.
And I was looking at him like, oh.
There's some people who like, because I know it's like, oh, you have to work for the company for a year. So maybe she was one of those people who like,
she wasn't
the job. Oh, she wasn't.
No, he said she had been there and she got pregnant, took maternity leave, and they didn't want to hire a temp because he said, the temporary people suck. And I'm like, yeah, that's true.
Yep.
But you don't fire somebody because they are on maternity leave. And he was like, yeah, we were short-staffed, so we just had to let her go and hire somebody else.
That's a lawsuit.
And I'm like, you might want to make sure that bitch don't come back and see you. Because you literally just told me you fired her because she was trying to take maternity leave to be with her child.
Yeah.
And he tried to say, oh, yeah, but she understood. I'm pretty sure she didn't. She was acting like she understood until she's getting her lawyer to come sue your ass.
You don't know. She probably in a law office right now. Like,
right?
Like y'all look dumb. She finna get paid. Fuck maternity leave. Bitch won't need to work.
She gonna be on maternity leave for a year.
For a year and a half.
Keep fucking with her.
She finna be straight. Y'all tripping.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I'm like, with men doctors, because that's the thing. It's like, these sex scandals are kind of intense now. Like,
they're really intense.
It's to the point where I'm rolling my eyes at some of these women, and it's like, I'm a woman, so I'm not supposed to,
you can't do that, but it's like not all of these bitches is telling the truth.
Now y'all is lying because another bitch, first of all, heard about Russell Simmons. I've never really believed men, but I'm like, I kind of believe Russell.
Yeah.
And like, cause I'm like, he was fucking hoes, but I don't think he was
raping bitches.
I think he was fucking hoes.
Yeah.
And another bitch just came out. It was like her story. I just rolled my eyes because she was like, he said, I'ma fuck you hard, and then he grabbed her by the neck and threw her down and raped her, and now she's saying it now. I was like, you are full of whole shit.
So I need corroborating stories from your family. Like, did you look traumatized? Did you change your behavior? Did you change who you were hanging out with? Like, there's things that come along with rape too.
These things need to chill out because now it's gonna be bitches who are like, I like it rough, like, they're gonna say that shit so that they have bruises.
Yes,
like,
be
hurt,
fucked up,
and then have your freaking semen inside of them.
Be careful, fellas. Don't mess with these white bitches.
And what's so hard being a woman is like, I need to make an active effort to not be that person. Because you really could just find a rich nigga, tell him to rough you up while he's fucking you, and then go to the police right after. And make a check. Like, but I consider that selling your soul to the devil. So
yeah, because you're being evil at that point. Like, you're really being greedy. Like, that money ain't gonna stay with you.
Exactly. That money will not stay because of how you got it.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
And that, I don't remember which one it is. It's one of the women that apparently she was like the Playboy bunny. She was like giving her story on it's like CNN or some shit.
It was about Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Stormy something.
It was no, it wasn't Stormy. It was the other lady. She was like talking about how she had all his numbers, and if she couldn't reach him, she called this other number. And then she like was telling the story, and she started stuttering and stumbling. I was like, yeah, that bitch lying. Like, because when you start stuttering and shit, you're lying.
If you're not willing to come out and tell the whole truth, shut the fuck up.
No, like, if you didn't want to tell it sooner, that's just the whole thing that gets me, is these people that take a while. Like, I understand, because we're going to have people like, well, they're traumatized, so it can take them a minute. Okay, I get that, but like, somebody knew. Somebody knew. There's no way you're just gonna keep that secret to yourself.
Yeah,
like, one person's gonna know.
Yeah, the timing is just really, at the beginning the timing was really good for women, but now the timing is bad.
It's like they're waiting 15 years.
Yeah, so now if people do it, people are gonna be looking at you like, oh, are you another one of these money hungry bitches? Like, it's like, you now or never, my nigga. Don't. It's just so, like, it's stupid. I feel bad for men and women at this point. I don't even know,
because it's like, I don't know whose sides to take, because like, there are literally women that lie about this. I don't remember what the case was, but one woman lied on these two football players, and they found out she was lying, and I think she got put in jail.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
like, I'm like, that needs to happen.
You wasted the court's time too. That's some taxpayer money for something, because you were trying to take our taxpayer money.
Yep.
So it's no, like,
I don't feel any pity for you.
I'm like, sorry. God, please take the wheel when it comes to that shit. And men need to just not touch women anymore,
or just make sure you have consent. Like, that's the main thing. Men will pat
you on the shoulder, and women will say it's some sexual assault shit. That's the thing. And they're making there's like something, I heard this somewhere,
you can't like give hugs at work anymore.
Yeah, they're saying hugs might be considered, and I was like, I get it, because men might be trying to fill boobs and stuff, but it's like,
I don't got titties, so I can't feel with that sentiment. I just don't
honestly, my boobs hurt right now, so if someone hugs me,
hurt.
If someone hugged me, I'd be like,
like, back up off me, fam. Yeah. Like, my nephew is getting off me, and he put his whole fist in my titty.
Ooh,
that's one of the downfalls with kids. They don't understand titties hurt, and they will push on those motherfuckers. Yeah,
that's the closest thing to balls for us. If someone punches a titty hard,
especially around your period,
bitch, around my period,
man.
Sorry, man.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I mean, if you're a man, you could fucking handle period talk. I hate that shit. If you're gonna get somebody pregnant, if you're eating pussy, you can handle period talk. Okay.
Do you have any other topics you want to talk about?
That was the main one that was burning my soul.
Okay, and then the only other topic that I was thinking about is, oh my god, I was talking to you about this earlier this week.
Oh, well, I have another one, but you could, just go.
First of all, CARDI B's album comes out April 6th. Woo woo woo.
That's my cousin's birthday.
I'm really excited to hear what it sounds like, and those are the exact words I'm gonna
I didn't
use.
even listen to the song she released.
You can't fool with me. It grows on you.
Okay, I didn't listen
to
it.
But I agreed with what Charlamagne said was, I like the song, but I honestly think that SZA should have done the chorus. I said yes.
Okay.
Because you know how SZA kind of sings, you know that, like, she's like, she almost sounds it's not indie, but she has that kind of, like,
she has a different feel,
that twinge in her voice. Like, it would have sounded really good on the track. Like,
but remix it, guys.
Yeah, I know, right? But and CARDI B actually was talking to SZA, like, on Instagram, like, because SZA said something to her, and she was like, no, for real, let's make a song together. Like, I'm like, so hopefully SZA's on the album, but who the fuck knows? Who the fuck is on the album, first of all? Like, but I like Be Careful. Like, I still get frustrated when she doesn't stay on beat, because she does it like once or twice on the track, maybe once. That's always been a frustration with me and CARDI B, because you can't be doing this. Like, you can't
it's
be
not allowed.
You can't be doing that anymore. Like, and it's her production team bothers me too, because they should be catching all of it. And I don't know if they're letting it slide, but it's kind of annoying. So Be Careful is definitely not a hit single. So she put it out there like a hit single. It's definitely not. Shit. It is number 1 on the charts because everyone's going to download it. It doesn't mean it's a hit single. It's not a hit single. But I mean, and that's it. Cardi B is right. Her haters have to download her songs to hear it. Yeah. So they're paying
just
her.
Like people that have to go on our page to leave messages. Like, you still look.
Those fake pages that have 0 followers and follow 500 people.
Or people that have like 15K. Like, this dude came at me crazy this week because like that video Jody posted, and they're like, okay, her ass is fake, whatever. Like, somebody went on there like, I'm tired of you fake ass bitches or something. Like, he called, like, was really like throwing all these harsh names at her. I'm like, so I commented, I was like, you really could have just said nothing and lived your life and let you live hers. And they came back and they're like, it's dumb assholes like you that all these bitches out here would build a bodies or something. And so
it's dumbass niggas like you marrying these bitches.
Like, you're going out your way to hate.
These bitches is all getting married. I ain't seen a bitch liking a boyfriend.
And they all got a bag. So like, are you jealous you don't have money?
Y'all talking hot shit. And you gonna date the next bitch with fake titties. You need to shut up. Right. These niggas is dumb.
They really are.
You talking all that shit. You gonna marry a bitch.
Why did I really just message him back like, so much anger? And I did LOL. Like, you're really not gonna hurt my feelings over the internet.
No, never over the internet.
It's the internet.
It's so fugazi.
Everybody's rougher and like got more shit to say on the internet. Like,
right.
I don't care.
It's so fake. And it's like, I was actually thinking about this the other day when I was at work. I was like, everyone needs to just get through the phase of internet having the power over your self-esteem, because I'm noticing that's really controlling people. And everyone has name brand things, which is cool. I'm glad you guys can afford it, but
maybe they can't. Who knows?
That's the thing, is like, I'm thinking about, damn, your credit card debt must be
insane,
out this world. Or you have credit card debt and you have no savings. Like, you're living paycheck to paycheck, which is like shit. Because if I know how much I make and I have an idea of how much these people make, because I've either worked the similar job.
They're probably making $20 an hour. Like,
if
no shade. Like,
honestly,
$20, is a come up when you're making it. But then once you like get more money an hour, you realize how much money you didn't have.
Actually, the problem is most of these people aren't making 20.
Like,
all of the
I'm
people,
just assuming,
because there's a lot of people online who I either know what they do or I used to do what they do or something related to it, and I'm like, none of these jobs are $20 an hour jobs. I've had some people tell me how much they make, and I'm like, not 20. So I'm like, people are really struggling. Really, and they're faking it, they're not showing it, but it's like it's gonna catch up to you. I was telling Ashley that I was listening to an episode of Friend Zone with the Lone Doctor. We're gonna talk about that on another episode, because I'm only halfway through that episode and I've taken so many notes. Even though she said a whole bunch of stuff that I do know, she did drop some shit that I did not know, and I'm like, oh, my finances by the end of 2019, like, my finances aren't just going to be like on a level of savings, but I'm going to be able to start getting assets. I want to stop being in the liability range and start being in the asset range. But back to Cardi B, what we were talking about. Her album drops. I want to see how that goes, because I don't know if it's going to be good. She's still going to be number one, just because everyone's going to click her shit. But
it just reminded me, Rashad was making fun of us because he was like, y'all talk about Cardi B on every episode.
She's my age and she's a hustler. She represents a hustler. But the only thing I was thinking about, Cardi B always says that Cardi B always says that she used to be a bad person. And so
you can see it.
Yeah, you can tell, like, but I'm like, dang, how painful is it for someone who like might have been bullied by her in the past, and they're watching her like super famous, married Offset, she's definitely pregnant.
Don't I know, put that bad juju out there.
She's definitely
she needs to go on tour. Beyonce did it pregnant.
You got pregnant by a nigga who keeps getting bitches pregnant. And you know what sucks? I kind of went into the future and I was like, fuck, they're gonna break up because he's a dick. She's gonna have her cute ass fucking baby, because that baby finna be cute as shit. It's finna be Dominican, Trinidadian, and black. It's gonna be a cute fucking baby. So I was like, you're gonna have a cute ass baby. You just gonna be the single bitch, but she's still gonna be a hot bitch. She'll be fine. She gonna meet why am I wishing this on her? I don't want her to break up with anyone, but I'm like, same with Beyonce, because I didn't want her to stay with Jay-Z.
Well,
the thing is, nobody's on Beyonce's level, but if she broke up with Jay-Z, imagine the next.
I just need her to get a rich Arab nigga. That's what I need her.
That's what I'm saying. Beyonce's next
now
nigga would have been
3 kids.
Beyonce's next nigga would have been on some other shit.
Yeah,
like fuck Jay-Z money. Her next nigga would already been a billionaire who ain't nobody ever seen before.
Right, like Janet Jackson. But Janet got with him, had the baby, and left.
Oh my god. And she got money too.
Yeah.
She got like what, 5 million or something.
I don't know. I just know he's rich as shit.
She got some dumb money. It was like 9 million. Some crazy.
Just too much.
She literally waited till the period to wear the part of her.
Yes.
Until she's allowed to get paid.
Yes.
Oh my God.
This bitch was like, I've been waiting for this day all my life. I had to wait 2 years.
But yeah, you said you had another topic.
I do.
Or do you want to save it?
I could save it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so this is a good time for a commercial break.
What up? So we're going to interrupt the program really quickly to bring you guys a Black business. This week we have one that like I particularly feel in my soul, and I wish that they had it in the LA area. Okay. This is a New York based right? This is a New York based business, and it's called Yeluchi. How did you say that? Yeluchi. And you can find them on Instagram at weareyeluchi.com. We Are Yeluchi. Let me spell it for y'all. We are, and then Yeluchi spelled Yeluchi. And this is an online service geared toward Black women. They send licensed hairstylists and beauty experts directly to your home. They currently service New York City area. Boo. Oh, it's okay for y'all though. This company was created by two sisters, Antonia and Abigail Opia. If you're in New York City area and want to get your hair done at home, check out Yeluchi today. You could also find them on Yeluchi.com, which is YELUCHI.com /. And you guys, like, if you can afford to take advantage of this, please do. Like, nothing's better than having your hair done at home, and it's by somebody who's a licensed professional. They'll probably be on time, and they'll probably have all the supplies that they need. Like, you don't have to deal with any of the BS of dealing with your neighbor's sister Ramona who's doing your hair, you know? Like, my sister do hair too, and I know it's a struggle sometimes. So yeah, you guys, check them out if you can. I found them on We Buy Black. They're also another great source or resource if you want to find Black businesses. So, all right, y'all, let's go back to the conversation. Mm-hmm. Welcome back, y'all. Now, let's get into some topics that they put a fire in our soul this week, or just some shit that was funny. Shit, okay. I don't know.
Anything,
girl.
What's your first topic of the week?
Fabo or Fabulous jumping on the domestic violence train. Yeah. Oh, and okay, you know how we were just like talking about Chris Brown and him beating bitches?
Yeah.
This nigga had another scare.
The nigga was like, I ain't playing with y'all. They my friends.
Yeah. You saw that picture of him like choking that girl, but she's smiling. I'm like, at least she liked it.
She's playing, and now when I look at the picture, I'm like, Chris Brown looks like them niggas who play too much.
Yeah.
Like, he actually probably wasn't trying to attack her, but it's like, get the fuck off of me.
Yeah.
You know, like,
and her friend all in the mix. That's what made it look bad. Because I remember when I first glanced at it, like my brother showed it to me, I was like, let me see.
But it's like, and they're playing. Yeah. And then the girl to the side kind of just like,
yeah, chilling.
You know what they said? They were captioning the girl on the side saying, the friend who's just happy to be there, so she ain't saying shit.
No, she was like, man, this ain't the first time. Let me just sit my ass down.
Yeah, he just looks like a nigga who plays too much.
He really does. He looks like a crackhead.
He needs to stop playing like that.
Fabulous. I felt that in my heart and in my soul. I love him.
You like Fabulous?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because he's a good rapper. He slept on, yeah. Like
He's
the soul tapes, them is the shit.
I be hearing so much about him, and I'm like, what is it?
You don't see it? Yeah, no, like he really has bars. Like I know a lot of his songs.
Yeah, because people really fuck with Fabulous, but I'm like, Fabulous is not. He's beating up bitches.
He really had a knife.
First of all, because they were on one of the Love and Hip Hops in New York or something.
He was always cheating.
He barely showed his face on the show. Mm-hmm. Mind you, before the show, some people didn't even know he was with Emily.
Oh, I didn't.
And he cheated on her a million times. But I'm telling you, look at her race. Them bitches that ain't, she might be part Black, but them bitches, them Hispanic girls, y'all need to have more self-respect to stop getting back with these niggas who cheat on you a million
I don't know if it's self-respect. It's more of like keeping the family together. They are staying down for their nigga. Because they really care about family.
They really do.
But I'm not about to get my ass beat every day for family.
He cheated on her a lot.
Yeah. And then her dad was like, that's my daughter. The guy that was being held back was her dad.
So let's recap the video for the people who haven't seen it. So first of all, someone had to show me in the comments, he has a knife in his hand. And I looked, he had a whole knife in his hand. So he's mad about something, but I remember Emily like, because I was like, she does look scared, because she started like backing up. She was like,
she was running.
She was like, that's my father, and then he literally was like, I don't give it. Like, remember,
yeah,
he kind of
up on her,
and she backed. She ran.
Yeah,
and then that's when the dad's like, that's my fucking daughter, and he's like cussing. And did you hear him say, I have a bullet waiting for you to the dad? He says it in the video. I had to read the comments because I was like, what's going on? And someone was like, did you hear him say I have a bullet waiting for you? And I went back and listened, and I was like, he pointed at him and said, he said a whole bunch of stuff like, I'm gonna fuck you. I have a bullet waiting for you. Mind you, he's holding a knife in the hand that he's talking with. And then Emily, and I was like, what's Emily doing? She tried to start recording it. Mm-hmm. And that's when he charged at her the second time, and she started screaming.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, first of all, your nigga is crazy.
Yeah, he's from New York. And
this is New York nigga's crazy. This is my biggest fear when it comes to marriage and shit, because it's like, there's some things where I'm like, I think God wants me to leave. You know, like there's things where I just can't see myself staying, because I'm like, there's so much bullshit.
But I feel like you sense like niggas will beat your ass real early.
That niggas hit her
and
before.
When you decide to ignore that shit, that's when you start getting beat. Like, because I feel like you see that shit in niggas. Like, you know me and my senses. I'm real good about knowing how people gonna be. Like, if I sense something wrong from you, I will not fuck with you, because I'm not about to wait and find out if it's gonna happen. No, I am a scary bitch, on God. Like, I am scary as fuck, and when I sense something, I'm like, nah, let's go.
I can't fight a nigga. I'm gonna get my ass beat.
Hell no.
And it's like, another thing is like, he like Crystal said, niggas will get mad at you if you did. Niggas don't want nobody disrespecting their wives except for them.
Yep.
And that's the thing. It's like, you could tell he like, you know,
DJ Envy.
Yeah, DJ Envy. Like, you disrespect the fuck out your wife. But this nigga, like, he just chose her because she was the best. But he didn't choose her as like, you're my everything. Yeah. He was just like, you are the best option to have children with. And to live with. Yeah. But you're not, Fabulous should not be married, clearly.
No.
Like, are they married?
I don't think so.
I
think married. She's just a long-term girlfriend.
She is a long-term girlfriend. They never got married.
That's some shit I don't do either.
She should.
Clock's ticking.
She looks too good to not be fucking other niggas. Like,
right?
You need to treat.
She is really pretty. She has that angel face.
Like, you have 2 kids by him. He has to pay for your kids. Yeah. Like, the crazy thing is, bitches be using child support to pay for the whole lifestyle, which is for your children.
I don't agree with.
Like, children don't cost $10,000. One child does not cost $10,000 a month. Just so you know. But
whose wife was I talking about? She needed the money because she wanted to keep the kid in private school and all this shit. It was somebody.
I forgot, but
I don't even think she was a wife. I think she just had a baby.
Private school is a good reason, though.
Yeah, that's a good ass reason. If it's for the education, then if that's the case, he don't need to give you the check. He could go to the school and pay that shit himself. He can pay the school. Yeah, like, he just needs to pay you for food and clothes. Yeah, that's the part I don't agree with. Like, go to the school and pay for it, and then that bitch can't complain about needing more money.
And you'll have the receipt, so when you go to court, you can be like, no, I actually paid the fee myself.
For this. And then if you don't trust them to buy clothes, you buy the clothes and give them to the kid. But don't just be that dad that shows up with clothes and shoes and then be like, all right, I'm out.
That actually just gave me a light bulb of a tip. Of someone who has a child told me, once you have a child by a woman you're not with, the moment you're not with her is the moment you start keeping receipts for everything. Yeah. And so when they go to court, you can be like, no, Your Honor, I paid for this. I have this receipt from this day, and you can be like, Your Honor, I have every receipt after we broke up.
I fuck around and ship them groceries. Like, I want my kid to eat this.
I have the receipt. I have the tracking number. I have the arrival date. Like, you know, like I have, because it's the best way for them. Because women do that. You'll buy your kids a ton of shoes, ton of clothes, and they'll be like, he ain't buy my son shit.
It's just like, I hate when women have kids with a man and then want him to pay for everything for the child. Like, it's a partnership, bitch.
It really
you still have a role.
You're still liable.
Just because you're taking care of the kid every day doesn't mean that you're not liable to pay for shit too.
Exactly.
You know, it doesn't mean you get to stop working. It doesn't mean you just get to collect a check and then have somebody else do all the work for you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you wanted that to happen, maybe you should have stayed with the person and they would be more likely to do it. You know, like, right? I know there's shitty reasons. Like, there may be reasons to leave, but it's like, that's why you completely fill out and get to know a person before you have a baby with them.
That's why you get yourself a fucking job, bitch. Like, what the fuck? You guys are
be able to take care of a kid on your own before you have someone with somebody.
That's always it's weird now, because it's like, we do make more money than people our age make, and I'm like, dang, by the time I meet a nigga,
I could have the kid by my damn self.
Yeah. Like, damn, you're gonna be stressed out.
I don't even need you.
It's gonna take a lot to impress me, because you can't be like, oh yeah, but I bought you food. I'm like, I bought myself food today too.
And I meal prepped this week, nigga.
I went grocery shopping too. Got my almond milk. I was so mad. One time I went to the grocery store, forgot almond milk, turned around, came back.
Oh, wow. Okay. The need is real.
That shit is real. And plus I haven't had cereal in like clean over 3 years.
Yeah.
So since this is my last week before the fitness competition, I bought my favorite cereal.
Okay.
And that's why
I feel it. Because I was wondering, why are you eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yes, I actually don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I like the off-brand Cinnamon Swirls. But at Ralph's, they don't sell the off-brand. And so, yeah, I just...
Fancy-ass store.
So I got my favorite cereal. I went to my friend's house, and their roommate was like, oh, I'm about to eat some Fruit Loops. I was like, damn, I haven't had Fruit Loops in
because they cut your mouth up.
6 years. You know, like, she was like, you want a ball? I was like, yeah. Let me just... And she had almond milk because it's not a game. I said, oh, she got it all. But, yeah, Fab's beating bitches.
Yeah, we can't have that.
He's going to get in a lot of trouble.
Because I mean, he turned himself in. I think he knows at that point.
Nigga, that video told a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you can't hide from what that video just showed me. Yeah, so.
It's going to be more than just a domestic disturbance because he had a knife. It's going to be like assault. And that's like.
Yeah, you had a knife.
That's like 15 years minimum.
Somebody was speculating that the person recording, like, she told them, like, oh, there and record because he's about to go off. I'm like, it might have happened, whatever. Maybe she finally needed proof,
or like somebody heard that shit and looked out the window and like, oh, it's Fabo. Like
that shit. Yeah. But that was clearly out of his own house. I mean, the house he bought.
What if it was his kids? I hope it's not his kids.
His kids were screaming in the background. Them kids screaming was their kids screaming, unless it was the neighbor. Well, no, their house is too big to have neighbors that close. Like it was kids.
Damn.
Watching it. My dad is pointing a knife at my grandpa and my mom. That's horrifying. Yeah. Like, you need therapy after that. Like, it's so crazy as a child when you see adults argue, but it's like, we're adults now. It's like, so you're actually a child watching grown children argue.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's really all it is, because grown children argue in front of kids.
Yeah.
Like, you never really mature. Your age just changes. Like, I mean, you mature a little bit.
And then how you argue changes, hopefully.
Yeah, how you handle
using
things.
The same tactics as when you were 12 and you're 25.
I'll be in jail.
Go to counseling.
Nick, well, that's why Fab's in jail, actually. Let me learn from this nigga. Don't hold a knife.
Don't do that shit.
And someone else, I mean, it was in an article. There was speculation that, like, this stuff was going down. Emily told her dad he has 2 guns in the house, which is why she was afraid. So she actually told her dad ahead of time, go take his guns because he doesn't handle a gun, and dismantle them, like hide them, because he's gonna. That's why he said I have a bullet weight. That's why he had.
Why are you so scared?
They're saying
like, that's not healthy.
They're saying that's why Fab had a knife, because he couldn't access his guns.
Oh my god.
Because what nigga really points a knife?
Yeah,
nobody does.
I've never seen that.
Yeah,
happen.
Unless you're on the street, like
like
in the 60s, and you just walk around in a circle, like like.
Only time I seen a nigga with a knife is in Grand Theft Auto. Like,
okay,
I ain't never heard
you run out of all your
life.
shit. But yeah, so I mean that's speculation. But nigga, Fab, you're done. You beat your bitch. She screamed. It was she kind of sounded like she was acting, but I'm like, we're so fucking mean. But we are still siding with Emily, so it doesn't fucking matter.
My heart don't go out to you, but I empathize.
My heart goes out to your children.
Yeah.
You've probably had enough hearts go out to you, bitch. You need to stop
right.
fucking with this
Somebody
nigga.
Been told your ass to leave.
People been praying for you.
Hard-headed as fuck.
Since he cheated the first time, bitches been praying for you. Your ass stay keep fucking this nigga. His dick ain't that fire.
It might be. I'm just kidding. But never.
There's always equal fire dicks out there. Like there's
you
not.
You just gotta find it.
Yeah, there's not just one. I don't believe it anymore.
No.
But yeah,
that was rude. Okay.
You're in my prayer as of right now. I'm never.
Oh, and somebody we went to high school with, you in our prayers too, boo.
Oh yeah,
you going through it.
It's like the opposite of Cardi B. Like you was that's fucked up. Whoa, whoa. Because remember I said Cardi B was a bully, but she did real well for herself. I'm like, she is the opposite. Yeah, because she was a bully because of the shit she was going through, and then because she continued to go through shit.
Hit the fan.
Because she got removed from our being around us. You know, so luckily she was forced out of our lives, Ooh. But. Jesus Christ.
Shit, Nina.
That's why I was like, well, that's fucked up. But I mean, man, that's what happens. Like, she was clearly a badass kid from the start. Imagine the environment you have to grow up in to go to school and act the way that person acted. So that's why I'm always afraid of, like, oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of my kids. Let them try it. You know, like let them try it.
You don't get to pick on people.
Yeah, it's always the bad ones that end up really fucking up in life. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep everyone makes mistakes, but
exactly
like, the ones that make the dangerous mistakes or the hurting other people mistakes, it's like that's all just a matter of how they're raised.
Yeah, like those parents that don't give a fuck, and I'm pretty sure her parents was like that. I'm
positive her parents didn't give a fuck, because that bitch was out on the streets whenever the fuck she wanted to be. Okay, and the mother bitches that's in Vegas, they was out on the street, nigga. After as soon as the bus dropped them off, they would go to the park and hang out. Bitch, don't you go to class? You have homework. I still wonder how some people graduated from high school.
Barely by a string.
Like, it doesn't make sense. We're not trying to talk shit, y'all.
I'm trying to see if this website is real, because I know some of y'all black girls need it. Like, apparently therapy for black girls is a thing. What? So I'm trying to see if it's a real website, and it definitely is. So if you are a black girl going through some shit, don't be a bully. Do not let your anger take control of you, and go to therapyforblackgirls.com, because it's real.
And also Talkspace. We have the links on all our episodes. We don't remember what episode it was, but Talkspace, it's the cheap therapy, and like we all need therapy.
Yes, everybody fucking needs it. I don't give a fuck if you always are one of those people like, I'm always happy.
No, but even people who have their lives together need therapy, because now they need to figure out how to maximize what they have, and therapy,
what to do.
Yeah, therapy helps with that too. Yeah. Okay, so another topic. Let's see.
I'm fucking hungry.
Man, I'm gonna look for food right after this.
This stomach is growling.
What tips do you have when it comes to like? Oh, actually, I'm gonna save that for questions. Okay. Yes. On the next episode. Yes. Do you have any other topics you would like?
No.
Yeah,
not today.
Yeah. This week has been dry.
Yeah. It's been pretty boring. Celebrities do shit.
Okay.
That's all I need.
Can y'all get in trouble for something other than fabulous? And Chris Brown stay in trouble. Oh,
like, that's not even exciting anymore.
On that Chris Brown picture, when he was choking the girls, I'm gonna put, that's Lil Dicky. Because you know they switch bodies in the video. People are mad because they switch bodies, and then he says nigga, and they're like, that's Lil Dicky saying nigga, but it's no, it's Chris Brown saying nigga. So they were saying that was Lil Dicky choking that girl.
What was it? It was somebody who said nigga this week on like one of those. It was on Jesus and Mero.
Oh, that white man, right?
Yeah, that white man. I forget his name, and they said he said a light nigga. Maybe Little Dicky said a light nigga.
And then that video you showed me, I think got his shit fucked up. That one, right?
Yeah, you niggers.
He was on Jesus and Mero too.
Yeah.
Don't do this. Don't. Why the fuck?
It's too late now. He's right here.
Nigger app.
This racist came for the 2 for $20 special and ended with a 1-2 punch. I seen that. Did I send you that video of that white lady getting her ass beat? That she said, "Oh, okay, it was this lady like in what was she was in Boost Mobile, so you already know what's good." And then these 2 black girls was in there arguing with her like, "You ain't gonna move me." And then the white lady like turned around and they're like, "Yeah, exactly." And so the guy was like, "Yeah, what's going on today?" And the lady's like, "Yeah, I don't know, these black bitches." Oh. And as soon as the word black bitches left her mouth, the girl that wasn't even mad mollywopped her ass. Yeah. And they just fucking beat her.
But they probably lost their job, right? Because they
didn't work there. Oh, okay. They were customers.
Ooh, I would have been fired.
Yeah. And so then they're leaving.
I'm black bitch too.
And she Sparta kicked her in the back. And then they were walking
like the
out.
Where they jump kick?
Yes. Like she shit. Like put full force in that lady's back. And so then they're leaving, and the white lady's like, "It's okay, I could take a hit." Like, bitch,
you clearly you can with the way you
like,
work your
because she
mouth.
was really still standing, and like they beat her ass.
Oh man,
and she was standing there about to finish paying her phone bill.
I really hope that nothing happens like for the rest of my life that makes me have to like
hit a person
in public. Because just like that one, it was like motherfucking nigger. I might have got up. I mean, obviously I would have stopped because so many niggas beat his ass,
right?
But like, I just hope, because if I'm in a store like Boost Mobile and a white lady's like, "This black bitch" or "This nigger bitch,"
I don't know what I would do, because it's like, because you can't,
the best thing you can do is disrespect,
just not give a reaction, because they're expecting to get a reaction by doing that. Like, they're expecting for you to beat their ass.
If I was famous, because remember I told you when I'm famous,
I need so much publicity training.
I'm gonna need publicity training because I'm gonna need to watch my mouth, because I'm gonna get in trouble and lose my whole career. Right. But I'm like, that's why the only other, because it's like I would want to backhand you, but that's assault. So the only other thing that you could do that probably will just be a ticket is just disrespect. So say for example, if I had a full juice of Jamba Juice, a large, and she called me a nigger bitch, I would take the lid off and put it on her.
My sister's done that before.
It's worth my money. It's worth $4.39 to drop this whole drink on her. And if I see anybody with a water bottle, I'm just going to take their water bottle from them and say, I'm sorry. Untwist that shit and start dumping.
Yeah, because I don't think that's assault. It's just like annoying.
I'm just gonna disrespect the fuck out of you. If you have a purse on your shoulder, I'm just gonna take it off and drop it on the floor.
Like, dump all the contents.
That's all because you can't actually hit someone. I mean, it's a ticket.
Like Young Berg did. Oh girl, he dumped her whole purse out on the street. But she hit him.
Yeah, it's like that's all you. And as a man, like that's a
you
great
didn't hit her back.
That's a great reaction.
If
a bitch hits you, grab her purse and dump it, because that really does bother a bitch.
Right? Because we know you scrounged together your coins to get that Louis, boo.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and that shit's on the street. I would step on it too, bitch. You better return that shit to Sandy Alley.
Oh God.
Why did I buy a Coach bag? And I showed my mom, and she was like, we could have went to LA and got that for $15-20. So I was dying.
Mama's with the bargains.
She's like, we could got that $15-20. I said, the only issue is it wouldn't be real.
Yeah.
That's the only
problem. I have a problem with that sometimes.
You were going to mention something about Apple coming out with disability emojis.
Yeah, they're coming out with, apparently. I don't know how true it is.
It's kind of cute, though.
But I saw it on the Queen's Court, and I was like, they're going to get in trouble, because they was making fun of it, and I'm like, y'all might get in trouble by the disabled.
Some people are going to use it very inappropriately. And that's the thing. Is people are going to call people like retarded and stuff like that. That's the only negative
downfall. But I enjoy the inclusiveness. But before we get bionic arms and shit, can we get colored families? Because the families always be white.
I was just about to
They're yellow as fuck.
They're yellow, and I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Maybe they need
to make them motherfuckers clear.
They need to, or they need to let you know how on iPhone you can press it and then you can deep press it. They should let you deep press it and customize
it
instead of having to do all the legwork. Y'all chill, just have us.
But they do have to do the legwork to make your emoji.
Yeah,
but I mean,
let us
y'all
start
updating shit all the time,
every day.
So like, can I get a brown family, please?
Computer, I don't work.
It sounds all selfish because I have my limbs, but
but also if you're a mixed family, like because I've seen or a light skinned black dad, chocolate mom, and the kids are like middle, so it's like to be able to, I want to customize it like that, like
can we make that happen by the time I have kids? Y'all got time, so we know things take y'all a little while,
but people are definitely gonna get in trouble, just like when those black face masks came out and people were doing blackface.
White people just enjoy being racist,
and a lot of people got kicked out of their universities for doing that.
Don't feel bad,
that's your fault. Like that one girl was like, I fucking niggers for nigger. She got kicked out of school.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think she got kicked out of her sorority. I actually don't know if her school kicked her out.
Well, at least the sorority did something.
Which
I
is
feel
huge.
like they're usually racist.
Sorority people, like, when you get kicked out, that's big. Because people really be living and dying by their sorority, which I'm like,
not I.
No.
They be paying for friends.
Yeah, they're just like, it's just networking. You might, from a sorority, 40 more people.
Speaking of sororities, I started thinking about HBCUs, that Tyrone nigga who stole the money.
Oh my God, we almost forgot to talk about him.
I almost forgot.
That nigga said, another semester down,
another bag secured. You are bold. Oh God. You are bold, fam. And you're still, the thing is, everybody was like, at first I was rooting for him until I found out he went to HBCU.
Yeah.
And then in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, makes me proud I didn't go there. Like, because that could have easily been me.
Yeah.
Like,
my parents did not want me to go to HBCU because there was too many black people. Yeah. And I get it. Like, but, being around black people is also helpful. But, I mean, I get it.
I get it,
but
too.
This nigga, he got a new, was it a
Range
Rover?
He had a Range Rover.
And then he had, Gucci
loafers, like,
he had a
Gucci bag, taking fashion shots and shit.
He had a $2,000 mink coat.
Yeah, like, what?
And he took pictures on a boat. And
minks are expensive.
Super expensive.
Like, if you get a real one, they be like $10,000.
Is his Instagram still up?
I don't know.
I haven't even gone on there. He should take it down.
He definitely should take it down. He should take down that, his Twitter, everything.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. And I heard somewhere that he was like, no, when y'all find out the truth, you'll realize I did nothing wrong. But I'm like, what you did wrong was not tell the financial aid office
exactly
that you got too much money. What you did wrong First of all, if I'm making
it was like 429 grand.
First of all, if I got that much money, I would hide it for years before
I bury my shit like Pablo Escobar.
Nigga,
who was that did that shit?
I would pull 20,000 and leave the whole 400,000 in somewhere else and just let it sit there. I put it in a savings account, let that shit build interest, and then when that's what he should have did.
What?
He should have took that shit, put in a savings account, let it build interest, so that if they ask for the money back, you only have to give them the principal back, and you would still.
But they still fine you. Like when you go to jail, you get fined
for gaining interest on it, probably.
Yeah, he would get fined for just having it, and he would get fined for being in jail. And then he would be fined per crime that he did.
And why his name gotta be Tyrone?
Like, you are a fucking stereotype.
You better call Tyrone.
Tyrone the scammer.
They probably was good. Tyrone the scammer. He really was.
Fam, I am so disappointed in you. He makes me more disappointed than that girl that's staying in the dorms and refuses to leave. Like, sis, bruh.
Like,
I don't even want to call you sis.
There's a small part of me that's just like, damn, I want to be Tyrone, but I don't want no
lawsuit.
I
don't want to be a Tyrone. I ain't trying to go to jail.
I just want the 429,000.
I enjoy my freedom.
That's all I want is a 429,000.
Because I enjoy my freedom.
Damn, I need to win this lottery one time. But yeah, that's funny, guys. Please don't be a scammer. My credit got fucked up by a scammer, and I'm sure he's doing nothing good with his life now because he wasn't. Sure. You know, most people from my high school aren't.
Yeah.
So
you need to tell me who it was.
Damn, I don't remember his name, but he was someone that them same bitches used to hang out with. Yeah. So I'm like, you're all in the same pot, you know, like y'all associate the same type of way.
He was probably doing that board shit that was on Instagram for like a day.
Yeah. And
join this board.
And guys, I know that get money quick is it's just so easy.
It's appealing when you need it, but I understand if you do it one time to pay your rent, but like don't make it a habit.
Yeah, just slow it down. Don't take out these speedy cash loans that charge you intense interest and lower your credit score because they do a credit inquiry, and then it's all this shit. And then they also give all your information out to a million people, so you'll never stop getting phone calls from them. So it's like, just don't do it. We'll have another finance episode soon.
Reconsider.
We'll have episodes about job seeking advice and stuff like that soon.
Yeah. Let's do look at God.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, what is my look at God? Do you got
look at God?
My look at God. My look at God is there's only 3 weeks left in this semester. 3 weeks seems very long to me, but I'm just like, you know what? Suffer through it, push through it, and then you don't have to think about these classes again. Plus, I was actually thinking about the grades I got this semester. So, because one class he literally hasn't graded anything yet, but I'm just assuming I'm getting an A in that class. Or I'll release his voicemail. So when I actually thought about it, this whole semester, I've only gotten 3 Bs.
Okay.
And one, I just got one quiz back, and I got a 70% on just 5% quiz. Yeah. So obviously 5%. Oh, is it even worth 5%? Yeah, it's a quiz worth 5% of your total grade. I got a 70% on one of them. Yeah. But I'm like, so I've gotten 70% on one in 3 Bs, and the rest have been A's. It's possible. It's just miserable.
Yeah, it's very miserable.
That's my
study all the time.
And then next semester, because my GPA will be so good, I really I'm gonna keep trying. But like, as long as I get a B, which is not A minus, 84% or higher on every test, I'm not gonna care. Like, I'm just going to look for 84% or higher, and as long as it's that, I'm gonna be like, all right, cool, just get the fuck. But yeah, that's my look at God.
My look at God is I found out my Coachella house got canceled. Oh, yeah. Like, I had that shit booked. I made all the payments and everything, and it got canceled. But it wasn't an Airbnb. The first time I did it was HomeAway because Airbnb was too expensive when I looked. So after it got canceled, I was pissed, of course. And then I went back and I looked on Airbnb this time to see if they had anything. I didn't think they would. Like, I was seeing places like for $3,000 a night. Right. Who the fuck? I am not Beyonce.
Right.
But I found a better place and it was cheaper. Like, it may not be in Palm Springs, but it's still in like the Coachella Valley area.
Right.
And it was cheaper, get more bedrooms. It's nicer. They have hammocks, like,
oh wow,
for a cheaper price.
Cute.
And they booked it right away and they sent me all the info. And I'm like, thanks. Like, I really appreciate that shit. Because, like, the other house, I feel like they canceled it after they got all my money. And then I sent my ID in because I guess HomeAway, like, the agency had a policy for that. So I sent my ID in, and then maybe a week after they got my ID, they canceled it. I'm like, oh, No, so I'm not saying it's because I'm black, but I'm saying it's because I'm black. Because I paid y'all all your fucking money.
Right.
I paid all of it.
How long did it take for you to get your money back?
I got it back already. I don't remember how long it took, but I already have it back in my account.
At least it wasn't like too long.
They were holding it forever. Yeah, because I emailed them like, when am I getting my money back?
Yeah. That's what God does. He cancels one thing and gives you some for a cheaper
better
price. So yes, God is
beautiful.
Good. But you guys, just as a reminder, you can find us on Apple Podcasts under Young and Gettin Podcasts. Please subscribe and leave a review. You can find us on soundcloud.com/WeAreYAGIP. Follow us, comment. We'll comment back. We're also on YouTube. Search Young and Gettin Podcast. Remember, Gettin does not have a G at the end. It has an N apostrophe because we're getting it. We're not getting it.
I don't even know how to say that.
We're millennials, my nigga. Also, you can find us on Googleplay, Stitcher, and Pocket Casts. All you have to do is search Young and Gettin Podcast.
And you can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/YAGIPOD. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram under the same username at YAGI_podcast. You can also email us, talk to us, chat with us, disagree with us at Ashleyandninapod@gmail.com. And if you would like to complain or just like look at everything else and just send us shit too, you can also hit us up at www.weareyagip.com.
Yes.
Please interact. We appreciate it even if we don't agree with it.
Okay. And everything is on our website. So if you're ever looking for anything, you will find it there. Thank you for listening. Episode 22 in the books.
All right. Be back next week.
Peace.